I don't know. The food was not good, first of all. And then on top, they do this. By the way, Michelin, I don't know. Michelin is mostly a scam. In Japan, is absolutely a scam. I will post article about how in a Michelin you can... Japanese food is based on very simple cooking techniques, braising in a broth, or depend a lot on fresh ingredient you use. It doesn't make sense to bring Michelin star there, which is supposed to judge the complexity of the cuisine of chef or something like this. And you can talk to friends in Japan. They will tell you can go to any neighborhood after work drinking bar where they have small snack, izakaya, excuse me, izakaya and so on. And that will be much better than the Michelin-rated restaurants in Japan. But I think same is true for much of Europe and America now. It's just invitation to cook overwrought food, okay? So at this place, each dish, how it fit in story of life of chef. And I was sleep deprived. I had just got into town. And at one point, toward the end, they bring out one course and they start talking. The story included something how the chef was beaten by his father as a child. And I lost it. I start to hysterically laugh because it's just so absurd. Why would they talk about that? And I'm not asshole. Everyone who knows me know I'm super polite. To service industry, I try to be super nice. I try to control myself, but I couldn't control myself. I had hysterical laughing fit right there when they start talking about he was beaten as a child. I couldn't stop laughing for a minute or two. I tell Mena this story. He called me an autist. Okay, call me whatever you want. But the waiter was offended, I think. So look, there is movie. Kurosawa movie, I think. I don't know if Sanjuro or Yojimbo that he does this, but the main character, the Ronin samurai Toshiro Mifune, he tell these groveling peasants, I hate seeing weak people and weakness in this. You get a grip. So anyways, this is what these chefs do on this show. It's always some sob story of some kind, and they think they can talk you into liking their food. How does this work? Can you talk a woman into... you can talk her into bed, but can you talk her into enjoying it after? There has to be some physical component to, like a musical performance or food or whatever like that. At least I think so. But oddly enough, it might be the many who are low IQ. I think the mind is stronger for them than for the higher IQ few. You know what I mean? I mean the word mind, the discursive mind, the reasoning, the purely reasoning word cell, the word focus, the logocentric word cell part of the nervous system, which is the most recent development in man and therefore the most primitive and worthless. And I think this is actually stronger for the many. In other words, they can be talked into anything. Talked into liking a bad food, a bad music, maybe bad sex. Anything you can talk them into, maybe. You can talk them into it. Whereas the stronger few mind, they're stronger because they can't. In other words, the more worthwhile part of the nervous system, those that perceive actual nature and feel it and understand it directly, they can't, you can't talk them into 2 + 2 = 5, or this impossible burger with locust dust shavings, it tastes good, or IPA is good, or whatever. The whole moral word cell reasoning part of life, I think maybe that's much stronger in the superfluous many. They can actually be moralized into almost anything, maybe. So anyway...